আচ্ছা, রোল নাম্বার 139, সৌমদীপ দে মোদক, আর ইউ হিয়ার? অঙ্কিত প্রসাদ,
Present, sir.
প্রবাল সেন, প্রবাল সেন।
Sir, did you hear me? 140 Ankit Prasad.
Yes, yes,
Sir, I have to say one
yes.
thing. Sir, I submitted the assignment yesterday. I was a bit late due to the data pack being exhausted. It
Okay,
renews at 1:30, so I submitted it around 2 a.m.
okay, no problem, no problem.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And sir, also the file which I submitted was a .dwg extension file. I forgot to change it to .dwt. So is it a problem?
No, no, no. You should submit in DWG. What I asked, you have to make one PDF file. Since you have set one printer there, PDF printer, so you have to
Yes, sir.
print in PDF. Also, the source file that is in DWG drawing file. These two files should be uploaded.
Yes, sir. I uploaded DWG file and the PDF.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay.
Sir, I didn't upload the DWT file. Can I upload it now?
DWT is not required. Only DWG and PDF file.
Yes, sir. PDF file I have uploaded before 12, but that I have not
Okay.
uploaded DWG.
Okay. When you upload the same thing right now, then you should make one private comment. This is the reason I could not submit the
Okay, sir.
DWG file. Like otherwise, when I'll check na, at that time, it will be very difficult to remember these points.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Understand?
Okay, sir.
142 প্রণয় সরকার, 143 দোরা বিনীত।
স্যার 139 প্রেজেন্ট স্যার, একটু লেট জয়েন করলাম।
ওকে, নো প্রবলেম। শিবম মন্ডল, স্বস্তিক আচার্য,
Yes, sir.
শ্রেয়সী দে, আমন কুমার সিং, শান্তনু বর্মন, শ্রেয়স ত্রিপাঠী,
Present, sir.
সুচন্দ্রিমা দাস,
Present, sir.
ঐশিক বিশ্বাস, রণজিৎ দাস। What is the roll number, Ranajit? 154. Okay. ঐশিক বিশ্বাস absent. দেবমাল্য, দেবমাল্য, রিতম সাউ,
Present, sir.
রণজিৎ দাস প্রেজেন্ট। ওকে। কৃষ্ণা বর,
Present, sir.
then বিশাল মন্ডল,
Present, sir.
দীপ হালদার প্রেজেন্ট।
Present, sir. Present, sir.
সুমন আচার্য, সুমন আচার্য, are you facing any network issue? Okay. সৌভিক প্রামাণিক। ওকে সুমন। রামিজ আহমেদ সর্দার,
Present, sir.
রামিজ আহমেদ।
Present, sir.
ওকে। সাগনিক দে,
Present, sir.
then সুমিত সাহা,
Yes, sir.
সত্যজিৎ পোদ্দার,
Yes, sir.
কমল বুড়াই।
Yes, sir.
Okay. So in our last class, we made one drawings related to different types of lines, right? Is there any problem to make this that drawing here in AutoCAD? Okay. The thing is, in that drawing, if you remember, in manual drawing also, we did the same thing. And also, if it is required to maintain the scale, then depending on the paper size, you have to decide a proper scale, right? If you remember, the maximum dimension maybe 240 or similar to that. And in A4 sheet, if you try to feed the drawing, it will be very difficult to make it. So So sometimes we use a different scale, not 1:1, different scale, say 1:2, 1:5. These are the reduced scale. Also, sometimes we use a 2:1, 5:1 like this. So depending on the requirement, depending the size of the drawing and size of the paper we use to make the drawing, we need to take one proper scale, right? Now in AutoCAD also, we have to follow that rule. We have to follow the engineering drawing concept, and we have to use the proper scale to fit our drawing. Now one thing we can do, if we take one A4 template, probably you can see my screen, say for this. So this is my A4 template. So we have to write my name, roll number, all other things. But this area, the drawing area or available area for the drawing. Inside this, we have to fit our drawing. Now the thing is, since it is A4, so depending on the size, I will get some available area. Now, sometimes it may be required to reduce the scale, sometimes it may be required to increase the scale or enlarge the scale, enlarge the drawing. Now, how to do that thing? In our manual drawing, what we suppose I have to make one line of say 300 millimeter. So here in this A4 sheet, it is not possible to make 300 millimeter. Say for example, I am using 1:5 scale. So what should be the value of this? 300 divided by 5, that means 60 millimeter. So I will make one line of 60 millimeter. Sorry. -60 and I will make that thing. Do you understand this thing? But my requirement was 300 millimeter, but I am using scale as say 1:5. So manually I have to divide that dimension by 5 and I have to draw 60 millimeter length line, but I need to change. When I'll put the dimension, it will show 60 millimeter only. But I need to change the dimension because here in the scale, I have to write scale as 1 minute. 1:5. So this 60 is not basically 60. So I have to change the value to 300 millimeter. I'll text overwrite. I'll do the text overwrite option and I'll put 300 millimeter. Then only we'll understand from the drawing the line is 300 millimeter length. Understand this thing? In your manual drawing, in your engineering drawing class also, you learn this thing. Is it clear? Is there any doubt? Okay. Say for example, I am making one circle of say 100 millimeter dia. No, 100 millimeter radius. Say. So you see, I cannot make that circle here. So what I have to do? So I have to reduce the dimension. So 100 divided by say 5, that is 20 millimeter is the radius. Okay. Now when I'll put the dimension, you see is 40. But when I have made the drawing at that time it is 40, but original dimension was 200 or radius was 100 millimeter. But when I am using scale 1:5, I need to change that value. Manually I have to divide that 100 millimeter by 5, 20 millimeter should be the radius. Do you understand this thing? This is a concept we use in our engineering drawing class. Now, when I write 40 millimeter here and scale is 1:5, but when I will measure using one scale, that value should be 40 divided by 5. That is 8 millimeter. But that is not here. So I need to modify this dimension. I have to select that thing, right click, properties, and from the properties under text, you will find text override option. So here I should write 200 because I have used scale 1:5. So it should be 200 millimeter. Please give me 1 minute time. I have to receive one phone call. Sorry for the interruption. Anyway, I am back. So this dimension should be 200 millimeter. The concept is clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Now, see, so there is no difference between this engineering drawing class or manual drawing and also this AutoCAD drawing. But in AutoCAD, we will not use this type of scaling. What we will do, we will try to use 1:1 scale always. 1:1 scale always. And here, we will try to use another concept to fit our drawing inside our drawing sheet. In our last class also, one student asked me, sir, for building drawing, if the dimension is so large, how to fit the drawing inside this A4 sheet, right? So it is possible. It is possible to fit your drawing inside this A4 sheet or A3 sheet or A2 sheet or A1 sheet, but you have to take one proper scale to fit your drawing inside that. Now the thing is, if I use A4 sheet or A2 sheet or A3 sheet to make the drawing, depending on this available space, we have to use one proper scale, and manually we have to calculate the dimension according to the scale, and we have to make the drawing here. So that is not the convenient way to make the drawing. What we will do? We will make the drawing here in model space. Say for example, this is 300 millimeter drawing. Okay. So I'll use 300 millimeter. Okay. So this is the line. This is the line. Now, if it is possible to view that line inside this A4 sheet, then it will be nice. Now, how to access? So here, earlier also I mentioned, in AutoCAD, there are two types of spaces. Please remember this thing. There are two types of spaces. One is called paper space, one is called model space. Here, when I am working over here, this is called model space. But when I am accessing layout 1, layout 2 or other layouts, this is paper space. How to ensure it is paper space? Here also you will find this is paper space. If I go to this model, you see now this space is model. In layout 1 or layout 2, we will get paper. Understand? So paper space is defined by the printer or depending on the selected printer. It may be A4, it may be A3, it may be A2, it may be A1. So depending on the paper, printer attached to your computer, we can select one space. That space is basically paper space. Or you may think in this way, where we can take the printout, the physical paper. It may be A4, A3, A2, but here in model, there is no restriction. It may be A4, A2, A3, A1, anything. So we can draw any dimension here. We can draw any object with any dimension. So there is no problem. But in layout, when we are making the drawing in layout, so that is defined by one dimension. It may be A4, A3, A2, A1 like this. This idea is clear to you? This idea is clear to you?
Yes, sir.
So do you understand the difference between paper space and model space?
Yes, sir.
So the drawings I have made here, I have made in paper space, not in model space. Understand? Now I have made one line of say 300 millimeter length here in model space. The same line or say similar type of line of 300 millimeter I have made here in paper space using a scale 1:5. Right? Now, if we may access the model space, that means this line inside this paper space, then we can feed our drawing inside this. Now our target will be to access the model space. This is paper space. I will try to access the model space inside this paper space.
Sir, your voice is breaking.
Is it true for all students?
No, sir.
No, sir, it's okay.
Okay. So
Then I have an internet issue.
Yes, probably. So I later on also I will upload the recorded class. Please go through it. Now the
Okay, sir.
thing is, from view, we may insert one thing, viewports. Okay, later on we will discuss what is viewports. First you see what happens. Viewports, under viewports, I am taking say one viewport. Say for example, I am making one boundary or window like this. The boundary, after selecting the boundary, basically I should select the proper layer. So viewport layers, we have made one viewport layers. So this is viewport layers. Now inside this you can see one blue line. That blue line is basically the line I have made in model space. So using viewport, we may access the model space. So how to ensure that this line is the same line I have made in model space? Now it is in paper space, but double click inside the viewport or inside that boundary, you see now it is model. Can you see this thing? So this is model. Inside the line, if I delete this line, say for example, I am deleting this line. I mean model also, that line is not available. Understand? Because I am accessing the same model space inside the paper space using the concept of viewport. Say for example, I am making one line. Say this is a starting point. I want to make one line of say 300 millimeter. Now let us see whether in model space that line has been drawn. Yes, that line is there. Say for example, here inside this, I want to make one circle. Okay, I am taking some midpoint. What is the value? Say 100 millimeter. Okay. Let us see that circle is also here. Now, do you understand that inside this paper space, using the viewport, we may access the model space?
Yes, sir.
Is there any difficulty to understand this concept? Is there any difficulty to understand this thing?
No, sir.
You see, in our last assignment, we have made the lines only in this paper space. But here, inside this paper space, making one boundary or using one viewport, we can access the model space. And in that model space, we can make our drawing in 1:1 scale. Now, what I can do here, I can select the boundary, and this is called viewport toolbar. And from here, I can make say 1:5. Now, you see, if I try to put the dimension, I should get 300 millimeter. Let us see. Dimension, linear dimension from here up to this. This layer should be changed to dimension layer. Is there any difference between this one and this one? Yes, this is drawn in paper space, this is in model space. So same thing can be drawn in model space and using 1:1 scale. After making 1:1 scale, depending on the paper size, depending on the layout or template, you may select a proper space, a proper scale to fit your drawing inside your available space. This concept is clear to you?
Yes,
Is
sir.
there any difficulty to understand this thing? Okay, I am deleting this thing. Right now, I am in paper space, right? You see, this is paper space. When I will be in model space, you see, this boundary will be very thick. Double click outside this paper space. Outside the boundary, then you will come to paper space, or from here also, you may change paper space to model space or model space to paper space. Now what happens if I draw anything in paper space, whether that information will be transmitted to model space? The answer is no. Let us try. Say for example, through this I am making one line. Now see, I have drawn this vertical line in paper space. Now in model, you see that line, that vertical line is not available here because we have made that vertical line in paper space. It is not in model space. If I draw anything in model space, that information, that drawing will be available in other model spaces also, or other viewports also. Suppose, say for example, I am making another viewport. I am deleting this thing. View, viewports, another viewport, say here. I am changing the boundary of the viewport to say this viewport. Now see, the same thing is also here. If I double click here, I can access the model space inside this viewport. If I delete anything here, you see the whole thing or the selected objects will be deleted from the model space. So if I insert numbers of viewports, we may access the model space. Is it clear to you? But if I draw anything in paper space, that information will not be available in model space. Is it clear to you? Is there any question? Can you do this thing with your computer? Can you do with me?
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, actually, when I am opening this template, then my previous work is showing, sir.
You open your template only.
Yes, sir. But the work the assignment which I have done, that is.
Then you save your file in different name. Then you delete that part. Definitely that window will not come then. Understand? Basically the previous one, the recent files are showing there. Understand? So somewhere you have saved your template. So you should not disturb your template. You may open your template, you may draw, and you may save your file in DW, your drawing file, as a drawing file in a different name. Always you should open your template. You may work over there, but you should save in a different name, okay, for that assignment. So right now what you can do, you may delete that part, or you may select all the things, all the drawings, you may delete that thing. Then you may work over there. Understand?
Okay, sir.
So this concept is clear to you? Now the thing is, for the earlier drawing, you have made the dimensioning, right? Here also I have made the dimension. Say for example, I want to make this as 1:2 scale. Oh, sorry. I am increasing the boundary of this. I'm deleting this thing. Okay. I hope it is now. Okay. So now the scale of this drawing is 1:2, and say for example, the scale of this drawing may be 1:5. So I am changing the scale here. Okay. So here scale is 1:2, here is 1:5. Text. Okay, okay. Yes, 1 minute. Huh?
Hello, sir. In
Yeah.
AutoCAD 2007, I can't find the scale menu.
Okay, 1 minute.
Okay, sir.
Writing it. Okay. Scale. Say 1:2. Sorry. Oh. Okay. Say scale 1:2. Here is scale 1:5. Now how to change it? How to change the scale? So for that purpose, you need to find the viewport toolbar. So how to find the viewport toolbars? From tools, you will find toolbars. Under AutoCAD, you will find viewport. This one. Can you find this? For AutoCAD higher version, you will find in this way. For AutoCAD 2007 version, also from the tools under AutoCAD, you will find it, or right clicking, you may get the toolbars, and from there you may find viewports. Are you getting this point? Have you got this viewport toolbar?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you have to place your viewport toolbars where space is available. I have put my viewport toolbars here. Okay, you may put here also, at this position also, that is up to you. Once you have the viewport toolbar, you have to select the boundary. But when you have to select the boundary? When you are in paper space. So by selecting the boundary, then you may change the scale from here. It may be 1:2, 1:5. In for engineering drawing class, we should select the proper or appropriate or standard scales. It may be 1:1, 1:2, 1:5. 1:4 we do not use, 1:8 we do not use. Okay, so we use 1:1, 1:2, 1:5, 1:10. Okay, 1:20 like this, 1:50 like this. Okay, L 2:1, 5:1, 10:1 like this. Sorry, I changed to yes. This is okay now.
Sir, is it possible to adapt 1:200 type scales?
Yes, possible. 1:1:100. You may type here.
Oh, okay, sir.
Okay, like this. Also 2000 is possible. Okay,
Okay, sir.
that is up to you. You may type here. If the scales are not available here, you may type the value here. Okay. Up to this, can you draw? Any problem? Are you doing it? Please do. If you face any problem, please let me know. It's one important tool we use in our AutoCAD drawing.
Hello, sir.
Yes, yes. I
Sir,
can
when
hear you.
I'm drawing in model space, it's not showing on the viewport.
Okay, you may share your screen then.
So like I have drawn this circle, but
Okay,
it's not showing
okay,
on the viewport.
okay. Then you command line, you type zoom Z, enter all. Go for all.
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Okay.
maybe he didn't select the viewport.
No, automatically should come anyway. Uh, yes, you select that one. Select that. Okay. Now you put the command. You go to paper no model space, not in paper space. Right now we are in paper space. Not here in layout one. In layout one, where coordinates are showing. Where coordinates are showing, after that you will find paper. You select model.
Okay.
Yes. Now you put the command.
Okay, sir.
Zoom all.
Sir, but if I want to select this one,
Yes, a double click inside that. Double click inside the boundary. Inside the boundary. Yes. Inside the double click. Double click. Not the boundary. Inside the boundary. Double
yes,
click.
I'm clicking.
Then boundary should be thick. It is paper space. Double click inside the boundary. You want to make the viewport. Yes. Double click there.
Yes, sir, I'm clicking the button.
But then viewport is not showing there. It is only in paper space. Not like this. First you take simple one viewport. You delete these two. This one also. Delete this one. Okay. Go to view. Viewports. One viewport. Make one rectangle, say. Not using your command. Yes. Okay. Inside this viewport, double click. Double click.
Yes, sir, I've clicked.
But it is in paper space. In
Oh,
yes.
okay, done, sir. red.
No, your viewport is not drawn. Click there in under paper. Yes, it should be changed to model. Then your viewport is not perfect. No, you delete this thing. You delete this boundary. First, you change the layer viewport. It is in viewport only.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, select it. Select viewport. Yes. Go to view. Go to viewports. One viewport. Do not take rectangle. Do not take that command.
Oh, sir, from line.
No, no, not line. You pick one point.
Oh, okay, sir. I understood, sir. Actually, I was taking rectangle. That's why.
Okay. Now you put the command zoom and all. Not here. In layout one only. Now your viewport is okay.
Okay, sir.
Can you see now?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Any other problem? You should understand this thing. Do you have any other problem? Please do it. If you face any problem, please let me know. May I proceed?
স্যার 2007 এ স্যার এই স্কেলটা কোথায় বললেন?
শেয়ার করো, স্ক্রিন শেয়ার করো। Okay. So viewport toolbar is not here. Okay. Go up. উপরে চলে যাও। না ওখানে না, আরেকটু উপরে যাও। অটোক্যাড 2007 আর যে একটা ফাইল এডিট এগুলো লেখা আছে তার মাঝামাঝি জায়গায় গিয়ে তুমি হচ্ছে রাইট ক্লিক করো। রাইট ক্লিক, not left click. Above this, you right click anywhere. Right click, not left click. Or where your drawing
হচ্ছে না কিছু স্যার।
তুমি আরো সরিয়ে নিয়ে এসো, ডান দিকে এসো, আরো ডান দিকে চলে এসো। হ্যাঁ, ওইখানে যেখানে আছে রাইট ক্লিক করো। রাইট ক্লিক,
হ্যাঁ স্যার করেছি।
না মুভ আসবে না, হেল্পের পরে এসে করো। না হয়নি।
স্ট্যান্ডার্ড লেখা আছে ওটার পাশে
রাইট
ওই লাইনের পাশে সাদা জায়গাটায়
এখানে
করো, রাইট ক্লিক করো,
একেবারে
কোথাও
লাস্টে সাদা জায়গাটায়।
এ ক্যাট দেখাবে। হ্যাঁ দেখো, দেখো এখানে ভিউ পোর্টস বলে একটা অপশন আছে, নিচে আসো কোথাও, পেয়েছো? এই তো উপরে চলে গেছে। ইয়েস দিস ওয়ান। এইটাকে তুমি সরিয়ে নিয়ে যাও, উপরে দিয়ে কোথাও ড্র্যাগ করে নিয়ে যাও। এখানে রেখে দিও না, এটাকে ড্র্যাগ করো। ভিউপোর্ট যেখানে লেখাটা আছে ওইখানে কারসারটা নিয়ে হ্যাঁ সরিয়ে নিয়ে এসো। অত উপরে নিয়ে যেও না,
কোথায় নেবো স্যার? এখানে ভিউপোর্ট
নিচে রাখো যেখানে দেখতে
Editing
পাবে
ছিল।
তুমি। আর এদিকে ডান দিকে নিয়ে এসো, ডান
আচ্ছা,
দিকে
আচ্ছা,
রাখো, যেখানে স্ট্যান্ডার্ড লেখা আছে তার পাশে রাখো। উপরে নাও, ওগুলোর সঙ্গে অ্যালাইন করে দাও, উপরে নিয়ে যাও। হ্যাঁ তার নিচে, হ্যাঁ একটু নিচে, আর একটু নিচে, হ্যাঁ ঠিক, আর একটু নিলে ভালো হতো। যাই হোক, ঠিক আছে, আপাতত থাক, পরে তুমি নিজের মতো চেঞ্জ করে নিও। নাও ইউ সিলেক্ট দ্য বাউন্ডারি and from there you may change the scale.
ওকে স্যার, থ্যাংক ইউ।
Any problem from others? Any problem? May I proceed?
Yes, sir.
So do you understand the concept of viewports? Why we should use the viewports? That idea is clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Now in the viewports, we may access the model space. But the thing is, in the model space, we may draw our drawings. Now the question is where we should put the dimensions. After making the drawing, we have to put the dimensions. Now in model space, if I put or if I draw anything, that should be transmitted to the other model space or other viewports also. Say for example, I am giving the dimension here of say this line. I am changing to say, I am changing to dimension layer, okay? So that thing should be available here also. You see, that value is also here. But since I have reduced the scale or I have taken one scale which is lower than this drawing, then that value, your text height is not visible. Text is not visible. Arrow heads are not visible. Right? So this is happening since we are reducing the scale. Now, depending on the text height, if I choose one lower scale or upper scale, your text height will be changed due to the change in scale. Do you agree with me? If I put the dimension in model space, but in viewports, if we use different scales, depending on the scales, your text height or text or arrowheads may be changed depending on the scale. Do you agree with this? As you know, in your engineering drawing class, we use some standard text heights. It may be 2.5, 3.5, 5, 7, 10 like this. We should not use non-standard text heights. Say for example, in 1:1 scale drawing, we have used say 1 minute, I am changing the position of this. I am changing the position of this dimension. Okay. Here also in model space, in the viewport, that should be changed anyway. My point was, if I suppose take one text height of say 3.5 in 1:1 scale, if I take one lower scale of say 1:2, that text height will also be changed to 3.5/2, and that text height is non-standard. So we should not use that non-standard text height here. Always we should use the standard text heights, that is 2.5, 3.5, 5, 7, 10 like this. Now the thing is, if I draw the drawings in 1:1 scale, also in the viewport, if I use 1:1 scale drawing, we feed our drawing in 1:1 scale, then there is no problem. Otherwise, depending on the scale, the text heights may not be standard one. So we should avoid that thing. So better, if it is possible to provide the dimension in paper space, that will be nice. So always we try to make the dimensions in paper space, not in model space. Okay, please give me 1 minute time. After that, I will come.
Hmm.
Yes, I have come back. Now, did you understand that thing? Why you should use the paper space to provide the dimension in the drawing? You see, here scale is 1 to 2, here scale is 1 to 5. So if I change the scale, the text height will also change. Now, how to provide the dimension in paper space? So what we will do? So these dimensions should be removed. So I will remove this thing. Now I am in paper space, right? It is in paper. What I can do, I have to first fix the scale. Say for example, in my viewport, in this viewport, I want to make the drawing in 1 to 1, 1 to 2. So once I feed the drawing inside the viewport, that viewport should be freezed. How to freeze it? So right click here, right click. Now here you see display locked. This option is there, display locked. Otherwise what will happen, later on I'll show. Display lock. So this option is there. We have to on this option. If I do not use the display lock option, now see what happens. Dimension linear. Say for example, from here to here, I am putting the dimension. So this one should be your dimension layer. Now say for some reasons, I am changing this view. Now see, your dimension is here, but your drawing is in this position. Understand? So if I change the scale after putting the drawing here inside this, after putting the dimensions, your dimension may not be attached with your required lines or required objects. So that is the problem if we do not freeze the viewport boundary. Do you understand this thing? Do you understand the difficulty? So I should delete this thing. I should select a scale of 1 to 2. So first I have to fix the position of drawing inside the viewport. Then selecting the viewport, I should display locked. Yes. Now you see nothing will happen. I am in model space. I am in model space. I am changing the position of this thing using my scroll button, but nothing is happening. Your position is fixed. So that is called display lock. Okay. Now only you can put the dimension of the object. So I should change the layer to dimension of say diameter of this thing. Since we are providing the dimension in paper space, these things will not be visible here inside this viewport. If I make any dimension inside the model space or in the model space, that information should be available here also. Is it clear to you? Here also, since we have used different scale, let us try to put the dimension. Now see, the dimension is same, 300 millimeter, 300 millimeter. Though the scale is different. Scale here is 1:5, here is scale 1:2. When you are using two or three different scales in your drawing, you should mention the scale separately. Is it clear to you? Can you use?
Sir,
Yes.
here the dimension of the text or height of the text is the dimension which I described below layout layer.
Yes.
Okay, sir.
So you may change the text height. That is possible. From dimension styles, you can change it, modify. You may change the text. From here, you may change it. You may make it 3.5 also. I have made 2.5. You can take 2.5, 3.5, depending on the size, you can do it. From the symbols and arrows, if you see symbols or arrows are so small, you cannot see. Then you can change the arrow size also. Understand? So from here means from dimension, you have to find dimension style, then modify. Then you can change the text height, you can change the arrow heights or arrow size. Okay. Also, you can change the alignment of the text. As you know, in our drawing, we use two different types of dimension style. One is called align system, one is called unidirectional system. So from here also you can, from under text, you can change it. Horizontal or align with dimension line. Horizontal means basically the unidirectional dimensioning procedure. Now, is it clear to you? Can we use viewports to make the drawings?
Yes,
Any
sir.
difficulty? Now here also in viewport, you see polygonal viewport is there. Sometimes it may be required to make the available space like this polygon. Okay. Then we will take polygonal viewport. Here we have used say one viewport or two viewports like this. Here basically we can draw one rectangle. To make the boundary of the viewport, we can make one rectangle. But in polygonal viewport, we can make one polygon to define the viewport boundary. Is it clear up to this? Then I can delete this thing. to show that.
Sir, after print copy, is the boundary of the viewport will be shown or
No. Later I'm discussing that thing. 1 minute. Okay.
okay, sir.
First, I show the polygonal viewport. So for polygonal view, you may start from this point. Also, you can make a separate point here also. Where is viewport? Yes, polygonal viewport. Suppose from here I am making this thing. It may overlap with your other lines also. There is no problem. So this viewport boundary should be changed. So viewport. Okay. So this is basically the polygonal viewport. Is it clear? So this boundary is for the polygonal viewport. You see, this is not rectangular one, but we can make one polygon to define the boundary of the viewport. This question is right. Whether we should put the viewport boundary in the printing? No. So from your layer properties, we have to opt the printing option of this viewport boundary. So this printing should not be there. When you will take the printout of your drawing sheet, this viewport boundary should not be shown. So we will opt the printing option here. Okay. When you work over here, then you can see the boundary, but when you take the printout of this drawing sheet, that boundary will not be there. If I use say this option on or off, then that boundary is not visible. So it will be very difficult to work over here. So that is why on off or freeze option will not work. But when you take the printout at that time, that option, printing option should be off. This option should be off. Understand? Printing option should be off. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So you have to take viewports. You have to use standard text heights when you do the dimensioning. Before dimensioning, you should feed your drawing inside the viewport, taking a proper scale. After that, you should freeze the boundary of the viewport. Then only you should put the dimension of your drawing. Is it clear? Now, I am showing two figures. Say, for example, this one. Very simple drawing. Using two viewports, there are two drawings. Okay. Using two viewports, can you draw these two drawings? In model space, you can make this thing. In 1:1 scale, you draw this thing. But when you will access the model space inside the paper space, using two separate viewports, you use different or you use proper scale to feed the drawing inside that A4 drawing sheet. Is it clear to you what you have to do? If you find some dimensions are missing, you may assume the dimensions. Can you make the drawings? Very simple drawings are there.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I am putting in the assignment.
Sir, in two viewports, should we use different scales or same scale?
Depending on the paper. I do not know. you have to decide whether you will use two different scales or same scales. There is no problem. If you use two different scales, then separately you should mention the scales.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
1 minute. So today, can you submit it? Is it
একটু টাইম
possible?
দিন।
কতক্ষণ বলো?
Sir, 1 or 2 days.
2 days. Okay. Today is your Monday, I think. 1, 2, 3. So by 3rd, 11:59. Okay. Is there any problem to submit the drawing by the
স্যার
November 3rd?
একটু এক্সটেন্ড করলে ভালো হয়, কারণ কি আমাদের থার্ডে সিটি আছে আর একটু পড়তে হবে।
আরে বাবা, এটা করে 10 মিনিটও লাগবে না। If you understand the thing, it will take hardly 10 minutes to complete that thing. Let us try whether we can meet the deadline or not. Hardly it will take 10 minutes. Okay. Probably after November 3rd, there will be holidays. 1, 2, 3 days holidays, right? So try to submit
হ্যাঁ স্যার,
by November
4
3rd.
তারিখ খুলবে।
It will be very difficult for you to complete this.
স্যার আমি যে বলেছিলাম না ডিডব্লিউজি ফাইলটা সাবমিট করতে ভুলে গেছি স্যার, পিডিএফটাকেও আমাকে রিমুভ করে দুটো একসাথে করতে হবে তো তাহলে?
সেটাই হয়তো করতে হবে। তুমি যাই করো না কেন, you put one private
প্রাইভেটে
comment there.
লিখে দেবো স্যার।
হ্যাঁ, হ্যাঁ। Now please tell me your questions. না না, দুটো করতে বললাম তো। একটাতে করলেও তো হবে। তোমার ভিউপোর্ট না করেও তো তুমি ড্রয়িং করতে পারবে। হ্যাঁ, ইউ ইউজ টু ভিউপোর্টস। আলাদা আলাদা স্কেল দরকার হতে পারে। হ্যাঁ, তুমি দুটো সেপারেট ভিউপোর্ট করো, so that nicely you can present or feed your drawing inside your drawing sheet. 4টে ড্রয়িং নয় রে বাবা, 4টে ড্রয়িং নয়। If you understand the drawing, this drawing is related to this one. This one view, this is another view. Say this is your front view, this is your top view. Understand? So these two views should be like this only. You cannot put this lower one here. Okay, understand? So this is related to this one. As you know, in your engineering drawing class also, there are 3 types of, or you have used 3 principal planes where you can project your drawings and you make the drawings. Okay, so you cannot change the position of it. Understand? So these two should be like this. This gap between these two views, you may adjust that thing. It may be 10 millimeter gap, 50 millimeter gap, 20 millimeter gap. That is up to you. Understand? But the position, this center line and this center line should be aligned. This center line should be aligned. This whole position should be aligned, these two circles. Understand? So this view and this view, or this view or this view are related. You cannot detach these two. please put your questions so that we can discuss, we can solve the issues. Bolo. Any question? Any question from your side?
No, sir.
Okay. Now tell me, from 16, are you coming in the university?
এখনো তো
আচ্ছা,
ইউনিভার্সিটি থেকে নোটিশ আসেনি।
এখন নোটিশ আসেনি কিছু, আমি জানি না, আমি দেখি। So what is your plan? Will you do physical class or not? So then I do not know. Basically, I am asking, we are basically discussing this issue with you. Suppose after 16 university opens and some of the students are coming or some of the students are not coming, then how to address the issues then? Should we do the hybrid mode?
স্যার কিছু কিছু ক্লাস অফলাইনে করা উচিত মনে হয়, কারণ সেক্ষেত্রে যে অফলাইনে যে সামনাসামনি
Yes,
ডাউট
sir.
ক্লিয়ারিং গুলো হয়,
No, laboratory
ল্যাবরেটরি
class,
ফিল্ড সার্ভে।
this AutoCAD class should be done in a physical mode, I feel. But the thing
Yes,
is, I
sir.
do not know whether university will allow it or not, whether the hostels will open or not. If the hostels are not open, then where the students will stay? মানে তোমরা কিছু ডিসকাস করোনি এর মধ্যে, তোমরা আসবে কি আসবে না? না, this part is not recording, okay? So you may freely discuss this issue. Basically, I am also planning what to do after 16. I am here in the university, there is no problem. I am here, but how to address the issues? Some students are there, they may not come, or some students are coming here in the university. Then how to do this type of class? For theoretical class, there is no problem. But for the sessional classes, how to address the issues then?
স্যার যদি খুলে তাহলে তো না আসার মানে কোনো কারণ নেই।
না,
তো
এটা
সেই
কারণ
হিসেবে-
নেই বললেও হবে না রে বাবা। কিছু আসবে, কিছু হয়তো আসবে না। কিছু ফ্যামিলি থেকে বলবে না এখন যাস না, এখন এই করোনা বাড়ছে কলকাতাতে। জানি না মানে কি হবে তো বুঝতে পারছি না।
স্যার আই থিঙ্ক খুললেও
তাহলে-
ব্লেন্ডেড মোড ক্লাস হবে।
সেটা তো ডিফিকাল্টটা হচ্ছে অন্য জায়গা। আমি আমার সিটিং রুম থেকে আমি ক্লাসটা নিতে পারছি, ল্যাবে থেকে কি করে ব্লেন্ডেড মোডে করবো আমি জানি না। আর সেখানে তো তোমার সবকিছু ফেসিলিটি থাকতে হবে আর কি। মানে তোমরা যদি কিছু আইডিয়া পাও আমাকে বলো আর কি। মানে আই এম ওয়েটিং ফর ইউ for the physical classes, but the thing is, if all are coming, then there is no problem. If some students are coming, some students are they are in virtual mode, then we have to do some other things to address the issues. সেটা হয়তো একটু আগে থেকে প্ল্যান না করলে আমরা করে উঠতে পারবো না আমি। মানে তোমাদের কি এমনিতে কথাবার্তা হয়েছে ফিজিক্যালি তোমরা আসবে, তাই তো?
ইউনিভার্সিটি খুললে স্যার অবশ্যই।
গভর্নমেন্ট থেকে তো কিছু একটা নোটিশ দিয়েছে, আই থিংক দেয়ার ইজ ওয়ান
হ্যাঁ
সার্কুলার
স্যার,
ফ্রম দ্য
গভর্নমেন্ট থেকে দিয়েছে, অনেক কলেজ থেকেও দিয়ে দিয়েছে।
না না, পলিটেকনিক
হ্যাঁ,
কলেজগুলো তো অনেকদিন আগে থেকেই স্টুডেন্টরা
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ
যাচ্ছে।
খুলে গেছে স্যার, ক্লাস চলছে পলিটেকনিক কলেজগুলো।
হ্যাঁ, পলিটেকনিক কলেজ আমি জানি খুলে গেছে অনেকদিন আগে।
স্যার
আর বেশ
আমাদের
কিছু
ইউনিভার্সিটি গুলো সেটাই তো জানি না স্যার।
স্যার
দেখো
আর বেশ
তোমরা-
কিছু কলেজ খুলেও গেছে, মানে বিটেক কলেজ খুলে
অনেকে
গেছে, ক্লাস
বলছে স্যার
চলছে।
হ্যাঁ,
সিনিয়রদের আগে প্রায়োরিটি দেবে, তারপর আমাদের
সেটা একটু এই জিনিসটা একটু আগে থেকে করতে পারতো। ফেজ ওয়াইজ ইট শুড বি ডান, বাট অনেক আগে থেকে এটা করা যেত। মনে করো এখনো তো পিএইচডি স্টুডেন্টদের অ্যালাউ করে না, মানে প্রথমে পিএইচডি স্টুডেন্ট, তারপরে মাস্টার ডিগ্রি, তারপর তোমাদের নিয়ে আসা। সেটা অনেকদিন আগে থেকেই করা যেত। এনিওয়ে, লেট আস হোপ ফর দ্য বেস্ট। যদি কিছু তোমাদের মাথায় আইডিয়া থাকে বা কিছু ইনফরমেশন তোমরা জানতে পারো বলো আমাকে, সেই হিসাবে তাহলে উই হ্যাভ টু চেঞ্জ দ্য atmosphere or change the laboratory infrastructure so that we can do in a blended mode or
কালকে না
hybrid mode. বলো কালকে
কালকে না পরশু একটা পেপারে দেখলাম, নিউজ পেপারে দেখলাম প্রথমে মানে যাদের পরীক্ষা আছে আর যারা
হ্যাঁ।
4th ইয়ার তাদের ডাকার মানে সম্ভাবনা কম, মানে আমাদের ইউনিভার্সিটিরই
আমাদের
সামনে
ইউনিভার্সিটি
রাত
এরকম
semester
বেরিয়েছে।
পরীক্ষা।
দেখো তুমি যেমন
না,
ইনফরমেশন পাও, আমি
না, এটা
পেপার দেখে
পেপারে
আমিও
দিয়েছে।
ইনফরমেশন না না আমরা দেখো ইউনিভার্সিটি বসে থাকলে আমি ইউনিভার্সিটির খবর পাই না, বাড়িতে গিয়ে পেপার পড়লে তখন জানতে পারি এটা হচ্ছে আর কি। তো দ্যাট ইজ দ্য ইস্যু।
হ্যাঁ স্যার,
হ্যাঁ স্যার
Anyway,
এরকম ছিল, কারণ এই ডিসেম্বরে হচ্ছে মানে সেমিস্টার আছে প্রথমে আর কোর্স শেষ, তো এরকম লেখা ছিল পেপারে যে ইউনিভার্সিটি চাইছে না যে যাদের একেবারে শেষের দিকে তারা আর আসুক, একেবারে নতুন
আচ্ছা।
সেমিস্টার বা ফ্রেশ যারা তারাই আর কি।
মানে জানুয়ারি থেকে?
হ্যাঁ স্যার, তাই মানে ছিল লেখা ওই পেপারটাই।
আচ্ছা আচ্ছা, জানি না।
আনন্দবাজার পেপারে যতদূর সম্ভব।
আচ্ছা
মনে
আচ্ছা,
নেই।
ঠিক 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 আছে, দেখো চেষ্টা তো করো যে যাতে আসতে পারো আর কি, অ্যাটলিস্ট কিছু তো দু একটা ক্লাস অ্যাটলিস্ট ফিজিক্যালি করতে পারলেও বেটার আর কি। মানে আমি এখান থেকে বুঝতে পারছি না হাউ উই আর ডুইং, বাট উই শুড ডু সামথিং এলস সো দ্যাট উই মে লার্ন ইন এ বেটার ওয়ে। দেখো 16th এর পরে যদি খোলা যায় বা খোলে ইউনিভার্সিটি তখন ঠিক আছে, আদারওয়াইজ ইন দিস মোড only we have to learn the things. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. If you have any problem or question, you may stay back, you may share your screen, we may solve the issues. Otherwise, you may disconnect.
ওকে স্যার, থ্যাংক ইউ।
Okay, thank you very much.
থ্যাংক ইউ স্যার, থ্যাংক ইউ স্যার।
Okay.